Last time on Paradise View, Sylvester Joseph Valdez and Laurelyn Sanchez form an intimate alliance. Prominent businesswoman Juliana Joseph is harassed by the media while she tries to find answers as to why she was left out of her father's will. And Norbert Jeremiah's son, Wilson, returns home.
What you looking out the door for, Jacqueline?
Nothing.
You've been peeping all morning. What's happening?
Nothing. Nothing going on at all.
What were you expecting to go on?
Nothing.
So what you looking out the door for then?
Nothing. You know, it's just that I thought something would be happening today over by Norbert's. Considering yesterday.
You heard the man loud and clear last night. He don't want nothing to do with the money.
Be crazy. Who going to turn down millions of dollars like that?
You know? Maybe he'll accept it after a little persuading. Maybe I'll take a walk over there later. If he don't come round for his usual warm and rawy game, I'll have a little chat with him. And maybe I'll invite him for lunch one day.
Since when you're inviting people to lunch?
Why shouldn't I? After all, we're family. And if he don't want the money for himself, at least he should consider Delcy and Delaney and Monica. I know Roseanne would have wanted that.
Well, look at that.
What?
A bunch of people going on to Norbert's property.
Where?
Look like news people.
You know what? I can really have to take a walk over there later.
Maybe I'll come with you. Bake Norbert a little cake or something.
Alright, you need to sign here. The X. Welcome home, Mr. Jeremiah.
Thank you. It's great to be home.
Who is that?
That's Wilson.
Thought he was overseas. Wasn't he in New York?
Yes. He's been gone a long time. Went off to study at Howard University. And it's the first time we've seen him since.
Studying? He's studying?
Not anymore. Graduated about, at least 5 or 6 years ago. Norbert bring plenty of pictures of him in them cap and gown outfit. Then he got a good job at some big important bank. Something to do with investment, I think, on Wall Street. Norbert says he's doing pretty good for himself. Has some big apartment on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Lives well.
He married?
Norbert never says so, you know.
He's a hunk.
He is. But a young hunk.
So, what that mean? He might prefer a slightly more mature woman.
I want to believe he has a girlfriend. Broke a few hearts before he left here, too.
I think I'll definitely be baking that cake for our visit.
Our visit?
Yeah, sure. Like you said, your family, and you have to go and visit now that Wilson's back. And as your best friend and co-worker and neighbor, I'll come with you.
Hey, sis! Yes, I'm back on the rock. Boy, you're big.
Well, the last time you saw me, I was 8. You expect me to stay 8 for 9 years?
Where's the old man?
He in the ground. Wilson, you heard? We're rich. Some businessman left daddy whole ton of money. Millions.
Well, that's why I'm here. He's gonna need my help to sort things out.
Well, he gonna need plenty sorting out. Because he said he don't want the money. Reporters come here to ask questions all the time. He said he don't even want to talk about it. Tell me if the old man is crazy.
Look, you don't worry about anything. I'll take care of Daddy. But Delcy, I thought you know the type of person Daddy is. He needs his space. When you come around. Look, I'm gonna check on old friend, right?
Wilson, wait.
See you later.
Wilson, wait. Where you going?
I have some business to attend to.
Can I come?
No,
Take me with you. I want to get out of this place.
we'll go to school.
Daddy said I could have today off.
My father told you you could have today off from school?
Take me with you now, please.
No. Go read a book.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Like it.
Hello, Renee.
You're not welcome here, Wilson. You need to get out.
Now, welcome. What kind of greeting is that? Aren't you gonna say you're pleased to see me?
I'm not pleased to see you, so you can leave.
Nice place you got here. You always said you wanted to work for yourself, and I always said you'd do it.
You said a lot of things from what I can remember. A lot of empty things.
Do I detect a note of bitterness, Renee? Why are you being like this?
You know the answer to that. We've managed fine without you all this time. You know how it is. Some people leave Antigua, but for those of us who live here, life goes on. I've moved on.
So I've heard. But aren't you gonna say you're pleased to see me?
Who the hell do you think you are? Why would I be pleased to see a man who has done nothing but lied to me, abandoned me when I was 6 months pregnant, and forget about me and our son for 9 years?
I forgot about you for 9 years.
I don't remember getting any phone calls or emails, and I know I didn't get any checks.
There wasn't a day that went by that I didn't think about you and our son, Darren. I like his name.
You think I care? I chose something I liked, something you would approve of.
Look, let's go for a drive, have some drinks, and catch up.
A drink with you. You're crazy. I don't want to see you again, so you need to get out of my salon.
So you're gonna be the loyal little woman to Eric?
Eric, you leave him out of this.
You're surprised to know about Eric, but I know everything about you. I made it my business to find out.
Good. Then you'll know that I'm happy, happier than I've ever been, because I have a man that I can trust, 3 beautiful children, and nothing you can say or do would be of interest to me. So you need to get out.
Close it for the day. Let's go take a drive.
Wilson, get out.
Okay. Play hard to get. But I'll see you real soon, Rennie. My number's on there. Call me.
I was looking at some brochures today, hon.
Brochures?
For cruises, remember? You said we could go on a cruise.
Yeah, but all the cruise ships call in here into St. John's.
But Ted Roy, you promised.
I'm just teasing you. Of course we can go on a cruise anywhere in the whole wide world.
I was thinking China.
China?
Yes, it looks wonderful. And every day you stop at a different port and we can go exploring.
Well, if that's what you want.
It is. And besides, none of our friends have been there.
Then China it shall be. Wow. Thank you, Julian. And here's to you, my love.
And here's to China.
So, what are you drinking? Good evening. Shirley Temple? One Shirley Temple, please. So, Rennie, what's up?
I have no idea what I'm doing here. I still can't believe I'm here sitting next to you. I must be crazy.
You don't know why you're here? Really? I thought you're here so that 2 friends can catch up for the last 9 years. Isn't that what you want? Isn't that the reason why you're here? Thank you. Thank you.
Maybe. Look, Wilson, you really, really hurt me. And I promised myself I would never speak to you again.
Winnie, what's wrong? I love you. I really, really do love you. We were young. I made mistakes. Look, we both made mistakes. I'm sorry.
It's just that you know how Antigua is. Everybody's minding everybody's business. And someone might see us here.
So what?
So I don't want Eric to know about this.
I'm sure you would. Perhaps someone's on the phone right now to him.
Stop it. I'm not here because I want to hurt my husband, okay?
You know what? We should take care of it. We're leaving. Let's go.
Shall we go?
If you want. But it seems so early.
It's never too early for us to go home. Just the two of us. We can go to the refrigerator and get a bottle of champagne and go up to the bedroom.
Sounds good to me. You know, we haven't had such a good time in a long time. I mean, we're enjoying ourselves. All this money is doing it to us.
No more money worries can do a lot for a man's sex drive, hon. And you haven't seen the best of it yet.
To Steadroy Thomas, in reward for a lifetime of loyalty, discretion, and dedication, I bequeath the sum of $3 million EC dollars and my BMW motor vehicle. To Elvira Thomas, I leave the diamond and emerald heart-shaped brooch that was my mother's, and she's always admired, plus a pension of 3,000 EC dollars for the rest of her life.
So, here we are. Just like old times. Okay. I'm waiting. What do you have to say?
Nothing. I don't have anything to say.
Rennie, look me in the eyes. Look me in the eyes and say to me that you're only here to talk. Is it? Is it that's why you're here? Or is it for this?
Did you think that you could just walk back into my life and act like nothing happened? Like the last 9 years didn't happen?
Maybe I did it wrong. Let me try it again.
Last time on Paradise View, Wilson Jeremiah returns home to handle his father's newfound wealth and reconnects with an old flame. Meanwhile, Stedroy and Elvira celebrate plans to spend their money, starting with a cruise to China.
So, exactly what do you want me to do for you, Ms. Sanchez?
I need some advice, Mr. Abrahams, about investing my money.
Well, I may not be the right person to speak to. I'm neither an accountant or a financial advisor, just a lawyer.
I know, but you're someone I trust.
Well, that's nice to hear. But tell me, did Mr. Joseph not leave you his money for you to return him?
It's my money now. I can do what I like with it.
Well, as I understand it, Mr. Joseph never left any conditions or stipulations as to his bequest. The money is yours to spend however you wish.
Good. Besides, I've been here a long time now. This is home.
Well, Montserrat's loss will be Antigua's gain. Tell me, have you given any thought to investment?
I want to start by buying the playhouse.
Is it for sale?
It could be. The owners are getting tired of running it. I'd like to take it over. Besides, nobody knows it better than me. I've worked there for 3 years now.
Is that wise?
Wise or not, it's what I would like to do. I could get real satisfaction from doing this, Mr. Abrahams.
Henry, please.
Okay, Henry. Excuse me.
Right. Now, let's look at some figures.
Hi, Laurelyn. I left you a couple of messages. I'm here at the Golden Sun Apartments, and it's getting late. I would have to leave soon. If you can't make it, let me know. I'll be back at the hotel at about 6 p.m. Call me, and we can have dinner together, okay? Call me.
Well, Miss Sanchez, seems to me you've done your homework and you've given this a lot of thought. So I guess what you need to do now is to find out whether the owners of the playhouse are willing to sell.
They will sell. What I need is a steady clientele. People with money that would appreciate the services that I offer. Someone like yourself?
And what exactly are those services?
Henry, maybe it's time for you to see exactly what I do.
And I couldn't agree with you more.
Good morning. Look, I don't have a problem with you, okay? I know that you serve Daddy well, and it's normal that he would want to take care of you. I don't bear any grudges.
I'm glad you feel that way. Your father and I have been friends for a long, long time.
May I?
Please.
You knew my father all his life, didn't you?
We went to school together, to England together, then we came back here together.
So what do you think about the will?
It's not really my place to comment.
But you must have been surprised.
The way I see it, Isaac was free to do whatever he liked with his money.
But giving it away to those people? What does Norbert Jeremiah have to do with my father? What do you know about him?
I know nothing about him.
You're lying. You can tell me the truth. You do know something about Norbert Jeremiah. Tell me what it is.
I have said all I can or want to on this subject. If you want to know more, ask Henry Abrahams. Or better still, ask that guy over there. He's Norbert's son. Good day, Juliana.
Something I can do for you?
I hope you don't mind me approaching you, but I'm planning a trip to New York soon, and I just heard from my friend that you've spent some time there.
Yes, I have.
Do you mind if I sit down?
Go ahead.
So, what brings you back to Antigua?
You know, family stuff. I have some business to attend to.
Must be important to drag you away from your life in New York.
Yes, maybe it is.
You haven't told me what kind of business you're in.
I think we can stop playing games now. Don't you, Juliana?
You know who I am?
I know who you are. Where you live, where you go, what you do. In fact, I know everything about you.
Why the interest?
Oh, please. In my whole life, I've never heard my father mention your father's name. And then out of the blue, your father leaves mine almost his entire estate. And you're surprised that I know who you are?
Are you spying on me? Stalking me? You're trying to get close to me?
Don't flatter yourself. You're the one that came in here today, play acting, pretending like if you don't know who I am. Wanted to talk to me about New York.
We can work on this together and sort things out.
What's there to sort out? Your father left mine a fortune.
But your father keeps insisting he doesn't want the money.
But that doesn't mean that we're going to give it all back to you. And whatever history there was between our fathers is simply that, history. And if my father does not want the money, there's a whole bunch of us just there waiting to put it to good use.
You've no morals.
And from what I've heard, neither have you. So do me a favor and don't come anywhere near me again. Do you understand?
Sheridan, good night. How are you?
Good night, Julian. Not having any luck, I see.
Are you here to check up on me? Come to see if the rumors are true?
No, not at all. I was visiting a friend who lives close by, and I just thought I'd drop in.
Yes, whatever. What? So you're gonna gloat now?
No. I'm sorry to see you lose.
Well, if you're really sorry, you can make up for it by buying me a drink.
Okay.
Come on, Sheridan. Lighten up. One drink won't hurt you. Just a tiny glass of champagne so we can toast each other.
Like I said, I don't drink alcohol. But we can toast each other with orange juice.
Boring. I was thinking this was gonna be the start of a beautiful relationship. But if you won't drink with me, it looks like I might have been mistaken. You and I can go a long way together. You know that?
I think we can. I hope we do.
Yeah, man. You can stick with me, kid. Help me get what's mine, and we'll go places together. I know I said you'd be the first one fired when I got the bag back, but I didn't mean it. That was all said in the heat of the moment. We all say things in the heat of the moment. I'm sure there are things that you say in the heat of the moment, aren't there?
Are you trying to come on to me?
Well, if I wait for you to make the first move, we'll be here all night.
You know I'm married.
And?
What makes you think I want to have an affair?
Oh, please. Give me a break. We need each other.
We do?
Yes. Together, we can get my fortune back. You and me. We make a good team. I'll let you have full reign at the bank. Just help me. Support me. In business and in my personal life.
Poops, careful, careful.
Maybe I shouldn't drive. Sheridan, take me home. So, what you gonna have if you won't have champagne?
Oh, nothing for me, thanks.
Nothing? Nothing at all?
Nothing.
Well, I'm sure you won't mind if I do. What's wrong? You scared of me?
No, not at all.
So why are you standing over there when I'm over here?
Well, it's because I'm going.
Going where?
Home. Well, you said you wanted to talk business, but it strikes me that you're not in the state of mind right now to do that. I've seen you home safely, so I'm going.
What? Will the little woman be waiting for you? Cotton nightie and hairnet on?
Look, Juliana, bitching about my wife, who, as far as I know, has never done anything to you, is just not a very attractive attribute.
Naughty, naughty me. Come on, Sheridan. Lighten up. Take a seat for a moment. I really do need to tell you something.
Whatever it is, it can wait for tomorrow.
It won't be long before I'm back in charge of my father's empire. I've set the wheels in motion with my lawyer, and I'm going to get it all back.
You think so?
I know so.
Well, I'd be happy if you do. But I still don't see what it has to do with me. When you're back in charge, you won't need me.
But I will, Sheridan. You and I are going to work very closely with each other. We're going to put the money to work for us.
Look, like I said, we can discuss this tomorrow if you call by the bank.
There are too many ears at the bank. If we do business here, nobody can overhear us. It's just you and me.
Well, when you're back at the helm, I'll make an appointment to see you.
You're mocking me. You think I'm not going to get it all back, don't you?
Look, I know you have financial difficulties. The supermarkets are losing money. And you have a gambling problem.
You don't know shit. I told you before. All these things are just temporary hiccups that could have been settled now if Daddy hadn't had a brainstorm and left the money to people who had no entitlement to it.
So what do you plan to do? How do you plan to get all that money back?
So you are interested. You do want to know how I'm going to do it.
Well, if you're going to tell me...
I'm starting with Valdez. I'm going to prove he's not my brother. He'll be getting a letter very soon telling him he has to take a DNA test. He'll be sorry he messed with me. And after I've got the apartments back and the money, I'm going to go on and prove that if Daddy left his money to some two-bit whore and an old farmer, that he wasn't of sound mind. I'm going to contest the will. So you see, that's my plan. And all that's missing from it is a man to share it all with. All that money. We could go a long way together with it, Sheridan. What do you say?
I say, good night, Julia.
You're leaving me?
Like I said, we can discuss this another time. I have to get home.
You don't know what you're missing, loser. Must be gay. You'll soon come running. Juliana's on her way back.